morning from Marrakech. We are back from our trip and today's our first day of exploring. It's 9 a.m. It's a bit cold in sandals, toes are chilling, but we are at the Bahia Palace for our first little tour. It's supposed to be really incredible and beautiful inside, so I'm really excited and hoping it warms up a little bit today. And then I'm going to Souks and some of the tombs and other palaces. So I'm really looking forward to it, but let's go explore. So we're in the little courtyard for the small riad inside the Bahia Palace. And it is so gorgeous, as you can see behind me. There's so much beautiful architecture and the doorways are amazing. And it is such a pretty, I love all the colors, but it's gorgeous. Checking it out. So let's keep looking. And now we made it out to the big courtyard. The sun is coming out, so it's going to be really pretty and super gorgeous. I will say it is super packed and we came at 9:06 and it opens at 9. It's lots of tour groups. I definitely think in the morning it's the older people in the tour groups. So you definitely have to be prepared. I would say come as early as you can so you can get to experience a bit without all the craziness, because it definitely is a bit crazy, but it is really pretty. So just something to remind yourself, in this February and low season or the start of high season. So just something to remember, but it is super, super pretty. So we headed inside the Bahia Palace, and as you can see, it is really beautiful. We enjoyed walking through the gardens and you can really admire all the architecture and the tile work, which is so pretty. But I will say it gets very busy very fast, so definitely plan ahead when you're making your reservation and time to actually go and explore. I would highly suggest going early in the morning, as it does get packed with groups quite quickly. Afterwards, we headed off to the main Medina area, walking through the souks, and as you can see, a lot of them were just opening in the morning. I would say the best time to go walk through the souks and go shopping or explore is definitely mid-afternoon or even nighttime, as so much of a city comes alive at night and a lot is closed just early in the morning. And as we're walking through the souks, we made our way to lunch and we decided to go to La Salama, which was a really cool rooftop restaurant that also serves wine, which is not easy to find in Marrakech. And it had this really cool garden roof above us, all these real plants. And we really enjoyed just having a nice break from the heat, having some delicious Moroccan food. And afterwards, we headed back through the main area to our new riad to check in. I am so excited to share with you guys. But as you can see, Marrakech is beautiful, crazy, chaotic. We're enjoying so much of it. Well, we are back in Marrakech and I am really excited to take you on our Riad tour. This riad is absolutely gorgeous. I found it on Instagram and I was like, gotta stay there. So let's go check this place out because it is just that perfect Marrakech, Moroccan little charm, lots of greenery, and just so cute and quaint inside. So let's check it out because this place should definitely be on your list of riads to stay at in Marrakech. Look how gorgeous this entryway is into the pool area. They have all the greenery, some areas where you can have tea, you could work, you could sit down. It is just so incredible and so pretty. Got cute little areas to hang out and have some tea. And now we can check out the view from upstairs, which is also incredible. You can see up over the whole riad with the pool, and it just has that like Moroccan charm to it, but lots of greenery and really cute little areas to sit down, have some tea, and just enjoy like such an incredible view of the pool area. Really loving like the vibe and the aesthetic. It's nice and serene and calm, which I think is really important when you are looking for a riad, because Marrakech can be obviously quite cruel. No, went the wrong way. Which is super important because Marrakech can obviously feel quite crazy and busy, but having your nice little sense of calm in Marrakech is such a nice little feeling. And I walked by an empty room, so I'm gonna take you guys to show because we haven't checked in our room yet, but this is what the rooms look like. Looks gorgeous. I'm excited to check in our room, and then nice little big mirror. But let's head upstairs to my other favorite part. Obviously the pool part is really, really nice, but there's always rooftops in Marrakech, and this rooftop definitely is a great one. Lots of sun. There's a little area where you can get some food, you can order a drink and just hang out, but I absolutely love having these rooftop spaces. Let me give you a little tour to show you the whole rooftop. So as you can see, it's such a really cute, gorgeous area that they have up here. Nice and tranquil. The birds are chirping all while you're like still in the busy heart of the Medina. So having that is just a really good way to come back to your room, relax, enjoy the sun, enjoy the rooftop, but not be far enough away from everything. So I will share the name of the Riad Palace Calippo down below and share some information for you guys if you want to book it. I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. There are many, many really pretty riads in Marrakech, so you definitely can't go wrong, but I do think you should add this one to your list. And once we get into our room later when we check in, I'll give you a tour of that. But now I think it's time to head into the main Medina area. It's about a 10-minute walk from where we're staying. We're still in Medina, but like the heart and the crazy and the Souks and all of that. I'm gonna go check out the spice market, gonna go walk around, and then later on gonna go shop in the Medina, gonna do some haggling, gonna get some cool stuff from Marrakech, and then we have a really awesome dinner tonight at another really cool riad that I'm excited to share with you guys, and I'm really excited to enjoy the day in Marrakech. So ironically enough, the room that I showed you guys before is actually our room. So we'll be staying here, so I'll give you a quick little tour of it. It's from the full inside peek. So you walk in, we got this beautiful little bed, so pretty, closet back there, and then in here we have such a pretty bathroom, bathtub, shower, obviously me, and then we have just a cute little window in the bathroom. I love all the little details, and then we have this little sitting area with such a pretty little window over there as well. So definitely adorable. Loving the room. The Riad's so pretty. But yeah, a little tour of the Riad Palace Calippo. Well, now we are exploring through the area. I'm about to walk into the souk of the spices, and these are definitely a bit crazy, a bit hectic. People are always trying to talk to you, get you inside, do different things. It's really hard to even stop and like admire how pretty some of the souks are or the things inside without, you know, everyone trying to speak to you. So I'm gonna try and film as best as I can in here to give you guys a good look of what the souks look like. We're gonna go shopping later, so I'll show you more in terms of trying to get, you know, different souvenirs, gifts, rugs, all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to go into the spice one because I just think I love seeing all of the colored spices out. They have like all different kinds of stuff. Maybe some tea that I'll get, but I'm excited to go check it out. We tried yesterday. We went way too early. We were trying to like beat the crowds, but the souks weren't even really open. So now it's time to go wander into the spice one. Well, let's see what we find. It is always crazy. The roads aren't always on your map, so you're trying to figure out where to go. There's bikes that go through the souks, there's people, there's carts, there's bicycles. It's definitely a bit of a sensory overload, but it's a fun experience always. So now we're gonna try and find the Spice Alley, and then, as you can hear, people are yelling, not yelling, but people are calling, trying to get your attention, and there's so much going on right now. Now let's go check out some of the little spice shops. There's so many cool places. It smells so freaking good. I want to get some good tea because Moroccan mint tea is literally killer, but let's see what we find. There's always some sort of line, I don't even pick up line, but like some sort of something to try and grab your attention. When Hannah's with me, it's really funny because obviously she's blonde. For whatever reason, they always yell Shakira. And then they keep asking me if I'm Jewish. Not sure why. Don't think I look any bit Jewish, but yeah, always a good experience. So before heading to the next Souks and Medinas, I'm actually really hungry. I have a tour to see 2 of the monuments and historical sites at 2 o'clock. So before that, I definitely want to have a little bit of food. We came at this place the other day. It's like kind of healthy Moroccan and Lebanese mixed food. It's called Find Mama. It's like in the center entrance of like the main Medina area. And it was super cute. So I think I'm gonna head there, get some lunch, and then I'll walk you guys through the main square with all the craziness. We'll go on our tour and then Souks later, but I'm excited to have some good food. They have like bowls and different sandwiches and couscous and all that kind of stuff. So we'll head there, get a little bit of a snack, some lunch, and then off to the next place. But as you can see, we are in the main entrance. It's the start of all the mayhem. So before we head into the mayhem, we'll head into lunch. Well, it's down, got my peach iced tea, ordered a chicken lunch dish. Super excited, but I decided to sit downstairs because upstairs was so hot. It was like there was no airflow. So I'm getting a little bit of sun, but sitting downstairs and I actually get to see like everyone walk by in the main street of the enter to the square and the Medina. And so it's good, definitely good people watching, but I really do love having these little solo adventures. Hannah, who I came with on the trip, has to do some work, which I totally understand. So I'm just doing a little solo adventure, gonna vlog today. But Marrakech, I definitely think is not a relaxing place to come to. I love different cultures, so I love like getting to experience it. And I also do love a bit of chaos. So for me, it doesn't really bother me that people are talking, yelling at me, trying to get my attention. There's so much going on, but I think chaos can be beautiful in itself. So I kind of love like seeing all the things going on everywhere. Obviously you have to have your wits about you being in Marrakech, and you pay attention for someone trying to give you things, tell you drop something, or asking you weird questions. Just keep walking. Like if you ignore them, they're gonna move on to the next person, so you don't really have to worry about it. But I definitely think that it's good just to be aware of what's around you, what's going on, and don't ever feel weird saying like no or walking away or leaving a store if you're uncomfortable. Just, you know, it's your trip, your vacation as well. Be respectful to everyone, of course. But I do think sometimes cities like Marrakech or Cairo or different places get bad reps because there's a lot going on and sometimes some scams and things like that. But I think Marrakech is beautiful and I'm loving it so far. Like I said, if you're aware, I think it totally works. But excited for my lunch now, and then we'll go check out the square. All right, so now I'm walking into the main square. This is Jama al-Fana, I think. Don't be mad at me if I'm butchering that pronunciation. But heading to the main square. In this square, there are obviously people selling pretty much everything. As you can hear, people yelling at me right now. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. But they're selling different things. You can get oils, you can get scents, you can get different knickknacks. There's even the notorious snake charmers in there, the cobras, playing their music to make them dance. There, I saw a monkey yesterday, which was a bit sad because it was like on a leash. But obviously, it's just a crazy tourist square, I would say more so. There are also some stalls for food. There was loads of like snails, grilled snail stalls. Not sure I will try those, to be completely honest with you. But I want to see what else I can find. Let's go see what's going on in the crazy square. The holding Souks. Snake guy was trying to give me a snake. Definitely not doing that. Let's go check out the food stalls and see what else we got around here. But as you can hear, lots going on. So now we've got all the dried fruit stands. We got lots of juice stands, as you can see around. I don't know what they're yelling in Arabic, but oh well. Lots of cool things to check out. There's also like this little garden section with all these different plants and flowers and lots of cactus. So it's very interesting. Like, they sell so many different things around here that you could check out, which is really cool. Let's go see now, though, if we can get a little bit closer to. No, thank you. It's okay. No, nothing's free. Nothing is free in Morocco. No matter what anyone tells you, absolutely nothing is free here. So never fall for any of it, because they'll be like, free. Oh, but you like it. You can give some money. So don't fall for it. For now, we're headed off to the tour. So there's lots of Medinas in different areas. Maybe I'll walk down one. Lots of different souks in different areas that you can go shop in. We'll walk down one now. I'm sure you'll probably hear loads through this video of people just kind of yelling to get attention. But pretty much anything you can imagine you can buy in the souks. They're definitely a bit crazy, but they're a really good experience. And like I said, if you just keep moving, it's totally fine. So now I've entered the souk, and I probably should pay attention to where I'm going because these things are like mazes. But as you can see around me, there are different things. We've got some lanterns, there are rugs, there's different fruits, but it is crazy. Obviously there's bikes, like the one behind me that just go through other people. I did see someone get knocked, like, or just taken out by a bike the other day, so that was a bit crazy. But it's a really cool experience. This is actually probably one of the calmer areas right now walking through, which is definitely nice. So on our way, and let's check out some more. So I went deep into the souks and decided to have a little solo adventure. When I tell you these places are crazy, there are so many alleyways and twists and turns, and most of it's not on a map, so you can get really lost in a fun way in these souks. And I ended up at the wool dyeing market, which is really cool because you get to see how they actually make all the colored fabrics that they use for their very famous scarves and other materials. Here the guy was explaining to me all of their colors and how they take the fabric pieces and they actually will dye them into these giant vats full of the natural colors. It was really interesting to see what the colors are made from, and even here he was testing out to show once you dye it in what color will come out, that bright vibrant purple, and even this one, which is a very bright vibrant blue. It was quite cool just to see the differences. And then as you can see here, you can see all of the strings hanging from the ceiling drying with all that colored fabric. And afterwards he walked me into a shop to show me all the different beautiful scarves they have. The Moroccan scarves are actually really beautiful. I got mine in a Berber village, which was amazing for the desert. Definitely something you highly need if you're going to the desert, especially if it gets a little bit windy. That scarf definitely saved me. But they are so beautiful and so colorful. It's crazy how they can take those yarns hanging from the ceiling and make them into these beautiful, beautiful scarves. And here he wanted to make sure he put one on me. I did enjoy getting it wrapped around and getting to see what the beautiful scarf looks like. I had told him I already purchased one, but he was insistent on letting me try this on. So I had to see what it looked like. It was super pretty, I'm not gonna lie. And I definitely think if you're in Marrakech or in Morocco, you need to purchase a nice scarf. But you can also nicely say to these people that you don't want to buy anything, and it is totally okay. Afterwards, I headed out to the Secret Gardens. This is in the heart of the Medina and is very popular on Instagram and TikTok to go visit. I will say it's a pretty place to escape from the craziness of the city, but I don't know if it really lived up to any of the hype that I've seen online. It costs about $7 or $10 to enter, and there are some beautiful parts of it, and you can learn a little bit of the history of what these gardens were actually used for back in the day. But to me, it wasn't something that I had to have highly ranked on my list to come back to again. But if you are in the heart of Medina looking to visit a garden, this is definitely somewhere you can come and go. And then afterwards, we headed back to our Riad for a little glass of wine before getting ready for a beautiful dinner tonight. Now I'm getting ready for dinner with Hannah. I'm really excited because we are going to this place called La Ferme, and it's like pretty much Riad, but it's all garden inside. So it's like multiple different terraces full of greenery, and it looks absolutely gorgeous, and their menu looks amazing. So I'm really excited to share our dinner there with you guys and see if it's a really good place to recommend. But I'm gonna get ready for dinner and walk around a little bit, and yeah, excited to show you guys this place because I'm really excited to eat this food. So now we've made it to dinner and for our last night in Marrakech. Super beautiful, as you can see. The sun is setting behind me over the Medina. We're at the beautiful rooftop. We're at La Ferme tonight, and I'm super excited. The food looks amazing. We just ordered some incredible like juices and stuff, but I'm really excited, so I'll show you around this place. It is amazing. So here's a tour of La Ferme that is very jungle-like. It is full of plants. It has all these different little nooks with different tables and little sections, and you can come here for lunch or for dinner. I will say the menu looked amazing, and we were so excited to have a really cool dinner here. It has such a vibe, and even through the jungle part, they have these little back rooms which are super swanky and have really cool interior design, and it gave you a really upscale vibe. And they have these really cool sections for bigger tables with bigger parties. I just really love the aesthetic of this restaurant. And then the food came, and when I tell you this food was absolutely delicious. It was fusion and traditional Moroccan food, and I have to say this was definitely one of the best meals that we had in Marrakech. So I highly suggest coming here. Between the pastas and the skewers and the mint tea, it was just amazing. And then walking home, we went through the olive market. There are so many cool food stands to just explore through Marrakech, and especially the night market. You can go down and try some traditional Moroccan food. I highly suggest it. We were absolutely wiped and so stuffed from our dinner, so we headed home for our last night in Marrakech. Oh my god, guys, that dinner last night was incredible. If you're in Morocco, you have to go to La Ferme. They had the best Moroccan salad I've ever had. They had amazing lamb, like skewers. We got the caramelized pineapple shrimp. It was so good, and the setting is so cute. I would say either for lunch, because you can be obviously have the light and see around more, or for dinner during sunset, was so incredible and so nice. So I really loved going there and having dinner there. And today's our last day. I'm really sad. We're gonna go walk through the spice market and try and go shopping, because yesterday we just ran out of time because my tour took longer than I expected. So we ran out of time to do it before dinner, and then after dinner everything's pretty much closed. So we're gonna go do our last little shop. Gonna get some, I think, essential oils. Might get this apparently little lip stain and like cheek stain that they have. And then I wanna see if I can find a silver ring, because I don't know if you guys realize, but I love rings and I get them from everywhere, and one of mine just broke the other day. It was quite sad. So I'd love to replace it with a Morocco one. But yeah, last day in Marrakech, last day in Morocco. It's been such an incredible tour. It was a once in a lifetime experience and I loved it. And Marrakech is so chaotic, but so amazing at the same time, and you can experience so much. So I really enjoyed all of that. And of course, our rooftop, which I'll walk you around just so you can see for one last little peek. But definitely put this place on your list of where to stay in Marrakech, because it's just gorgeous. But I am sad to be leaving Marrakech, but I'm also really excited to get back home to Barcelona. I just love living in Barcelona. But last day on our little beautiful rooftop. Gonna go get some breakfast now, take you guys shopping, and then off to the airport we go. So cheers to our last morning. I'm so excited to do a little bit of shopping. We are headed on a very important mission to get us some Moroccan perfume and Moroccan essential oils. They just have the best smells. One of my favorite perfumes now is literally from this shop. The guy was so nice. It smells amazing. And then we just walked through our final walk of the Souks. I wish I could take one of these rugs home with me, but definitely don't have enough room in our luggage. We headed off to the airport, got to our gate, and headed on the plane back to Barcelona. I had such a good time in Marrakech. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please subscribe to the channel and join our community, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.